Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw. And today on Monday Night Raw, I'm Michael Cole with Renee Young and Corey Graves here, and we got Batman in the ring. Well, Michael Cole says Batman is out here, probably since he wants to meet Seth Rollins again. For the TWF Allegheny County Championship. Or no, actually the Pennsylvania Folkdom fighting ship or fighter. My mistake there. Well, Renee Young says understandable. Everyone makes mistakes on that. Yeah, well, Corey Graves said the one mistake that ain't going to be made is the fact that Seth Rollins has the belt. First off, Batman says, I want you to come down here, Seth Rollins. We need to talk. Well, here comes Seth Rollins now in the ring now. So, Batman, what do you want to talk about? When me and you are going to face each other again. Well, I would say probably at WrestlePalooza next month in March. WrestlePalooza 2, Michael Cole says. We're going to see Seth Rollins and Batman fight again. Yeah, that's going to be really good, Corey Graves says. Oh, I can't wait for that, Renee Young said. But me to tell you right now. Batman says, it will be my look to face you again. Yes, it will be, Seth Rollins says. No. Oh, no, it's Dean Ambrose. No, you know that belt's mine. You know that belt's mine. Not yours, Seth, or not yours either, Batman. And you know that belt is mine too, Dracula says. I put a claim on it. Oh, God. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Okay, so let me see, Seth Rollins says. Dean, you are a shithead who broke up the Shield, and you think that I'm just going to give you the belt. Over here, you got Dracula, the vampire, the blood-drinking fiend, who thinks he's a shit. But the truth is, the only man in this ring that I have some onlook for would be Batman. Right there, Seth. Dracula, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you too, Dean Ambrose. The way you act like neither of you two have a chance of facing him. Well, Michael Cole says Batman and Seth Rollins pretty much have it right about Dean Ambrose and Vlad Dracula. Hey, that's not true. Corey Graves says Dean Ambrose and Vlad Dracula have onlook. Well, the way they act like, Renee Young said, who would give them onlook at this point? Well, here comes Diva Talks in the ring now. All right, the way I see it is that we have to finally seek out the truth of who's actually going to be facing Batman. Since Vlad Dracula and Dean Ambrose both believe that they're the ones who should be fighting and wrestling Seth Rollins, I'll put it this way. We're gonna have Dean Ambrose fight Vlad Dracula. And who wins from there? Well, then they'll meet the winner of from there. So whoever wins, then they'll narrow it down. Because then after that, Batman has to face either Vlad Dracula or Dean Ambrose. Whoever wins from that. That's what's happening today. Let's get the Shield right in the ring. Well, did you hear that? Michael Cole says. You heard that, Michael Cole says. I'm sure you did. That most likely we're gonna see Dracula and Dean Ambrose in the ring. Ding. Well, both of these men both want to fight for the TWF Pennsylvania Folkdom. Ow! fighting ship. Right now, Dean Ambrose being taken down by Vlad Dracula, who both said they should be the Pennsylvania Folkdom fighter. You know, here it comes. And body slam. And then a suplex. Oh, and Dean Ambrose coming back on Dracula. Michael Cole says, yeah, Renee Young says, don't count Dean Ambrose out yet. This guy, he's very harmful. And I'm also wedlocked to him. So I have to support. So I have to be on his side. You don't got to be on the side, Corey Graves says. Dean Ambrose doesn't have a good side or a bad side. He just has a mad side. Wait a minute. Dracula picking up Dean Ambrose now. But Dean Ambrose, dirty deeds on Dracula. Dirty deeds on Dracula, Michael Cole says. That means Dean Ambrose is going to win and he's going to meet Batman then, Renee Young said. Yeah, he will, Corey Graves says. Only I think Dracula should get up. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose has beat Dracula here on Monday Night Raw. So that means on SmackDown Live, it will be Batman and Dean Ambrose. And whoever wins from there will meet Seth Rollins at WrestlePalooza for the Pennsylvania Folkdom fightership. You're right, the Renee Young said. That's what's going to happen, you know. And I can't wait for that. Me too, Corey Graves says. I can't wait to see how Batman and Dean Ambrose are going to wrestle and fight. Well, Corey Graves says, knowing how they fight like, we don't really have to wait, that long. Michael Cole says, we know how they fight like. Can't wait to see how that's going to play. If, Gene Okerlund coming in, we understand that Gene Okerlund has caught up. Yes, I'm right here. I'm right here with Dean Ambrose, the man who beat Vlad Dracula, and tomorrow will face Batman, and whoever wins will meet them for the Pennsylvania Folkdom fighting ship.
Just how crazy are you willing to get?
Dean Ambrose, you beat Vlad Dracula. Tomorrow you get to meet Batman. If you win, you'll meet Seth Rollins. You're right, Gene Okerlund. I beat Vlad Dracula. And tomorrow, I'm going to beat Batman the same way. And soon, you're going to be looking at a 3-time, or at least maybe a 2-time, Pennsylvania Folkdom fighter. Well, what does some say about you saying that you're always mad and angry all the time? I got a right to be mad and angry all the time. He got Seth Rollins thinking he's good and everyone else. He got Batman thinking he's the shit. Well, the truth is, they're not. And I will be the one who win that belt back. And that's my word, my oath. All right. That was Dean Ambrose. Back to you, Michael Cole. Thank you, Gene Okerlund. Michael Cole says, well, apparently, Dean Ambrose believing in himself that he will be Batman tomorrow on SmackDown Live, Michael Cole says. Well, you got to believe in yourself, Renee Young said. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Yeah, for once, I actually agree with you, Corey Graves says. I think if Dean Ambrose believes he can beat Vlad Dracula, and he did, he can beat Batman as well. What's all the time we have here from Monday Night Raw? Michael Cole, Renee Young, and Corey Graves. We hope you liked Monday Night Raw, and we'll see you tomorrow for SmackDown Live.